Namaste, yogis. Yes, it is me, Alicia, the official yoga queen. I have changed my hair. So I know that because of the way the human mind works, if something looks different, you're going to be thinking about that instead of being able to focus on the video. So I wanted to address that first. And that's something that that you can address if you're ever teaching a class, you make a drastic change to your appearance. You can absolutely address that really quick at the beginning of the class and then be able to teach effectively. So today we're talking about community, and a powerful community has 3 C's. They have a community, a course, and a conference. And that community, I'll go into each of those things individually. That community is a group of people. And so when a group of people come together, they like to have some type of identity. They like to be in commonality. So if you think about, high schools and college, you have the mascot or the name that you would call yourselves if you live in a city. I live in Houston, so I identify as a Houstonian. I live in Texas, I'd identify as a Texan. So communities have identities. I graduated from Rice University. I identify as a Rice Owl alumni. So that's something really powerful about a community, is that it allows people to identify, to feel like they belong. That's why family structures can be really important in that role, is identifying with that community that's already established. And so in this yoga teacher community, the yogis of color, we identify with each other. We're the queens of the yogaverse or the kings of the yogaverse. We are the teachers who really care, the teachers who show up. So any community that you're creating, so if you're interested in creating a community, give that community an identity. And that really allows the solidification, that allows people to feel like they belong. The second C in the community process, or in the community creation, is course. Every community has to have a mission. Like even cities have their desire, mission, their vision. Even states have their mission, their vision, maybe their motto, something that they're really focused on creating. In schools, they have their mission. There are schools that are focused on certain things. In business endeavors, they have their mission. In our mission with the Yogaverse, with the Yoga Queen Academy, we have the mission of sharing world peace through inner peace, going towards a place where people are able to connect with themselves, and then that makes their environment better and then creates ripple effects outward. So we have the opportunity to create that, and that is really exciting. Being on a mission, so you have that identity and then you combine it with the mission, and it just feels very exciting, very forward moving. And it's like I get to be a part of something that's doing something. And that really, for us, especially for my people, my overachievers, my multiple degrees, my people who relate to being a person of color, those having an identity and having a mission are really powerful. And then the third C in effective community creation is conferencing. Getting together, seeing each other in a virtual space, being around each other in a virtual space, in an in-person space. And if you think about even the way that Christianity is set up, they have that identity. They're Christians, or maybe there's some denomination. And I'll even say, like, I was raised Christian, so I had that identity even as a young child before I really knew what the effective community was. And then there was this mission. What were we going for? I was a part of a missionary church. I was part of a Methodist church. I've been a part of a few different denominations. So I had that identity, and I had the specific mission of whatever mission the church was on. And in general, the Christian mission to, not only save ourselves, but to save other people. And that idea of having the mission really keeps that forward motion. It feels like, okay, I have something to base my progress on. I can, maybe use some metrics to base off of what I'm working on. In a business, we have a mission, and you can use metrics to see how effective you are at creating your vision and your mission. The conferencing, oh man, I got off topic a little bit, y'all. You have to bear with me. I just woke up, and because I was doing this for like hours, okay? Hours. Back to conferencing. There was a weekly or sometimes multiple days in a week where there's a congregation, no matter what faith you have. So there are lots of different faiths in this world. They have a day where they meet up virtually or in person. In businesses, there are meeting days where they meet up virtually or in person. In this yoga community, we have yoga days and yoga events where you're able to come in person or virtual. You're able to show up, and we're able to create a conferencing feel where you're coming together, you're being poured into, we check in with you, we see how you're doing, we're excited to see you. So you get all the feels of having regular communication, regular connection that's provided with conferencing. And when you combine these three things, really get to create a powerful community that makes a lot of change, or creates the vision that everyone is going towards and the mission that everyone is going towards. With that being said, I invite you to be a part of the community. All the students and teachers that are in the community, we like to take care of each other. We like to look out for each other. If there's someone who knows about, if you want to get into childcare yoga, and I happen to know multiple schools and daycares, like that's something that we facilitate a connection there. So there are lots of possibilities when you plug in to a community that is mission focused, that has an identity, and that has conferencing. So if you're interested in doing that, or interested in the advanced yoga teacher training, in the introductional 200-hour teacher training, then please do apply in the link below. We still have a few slots, and we're actually creating availability because of the demand. We've been opening up more slots because we really do want to accommodate. That's something that I feel really passionate about. I want to create space for people who are ready to take action, ready to share the yoga connection that has been transformative within your physical and your non-physical. So if you're interested in becoming a yoga teacher trainee, all of the trainees have access to any events, projects, whatever Houston and virtual events that I host during your training. So if you're graduating in May, from February to May, you have access to all of those events in Houston. And now sometimes we go to different places, and you're welcome to come. You're welcome to be a part of that energy as well. Just know that anything that I am directly a part of hosting, you are able to attend with inclusion of your hours. So as a part of your hours. So you wouldn't need to get a membership to come to the Yogaverse classes. You'd be able to come to the Yogaverse classes as a part of your teacher training. With that being said, I am going to invite you again, go ahead and check out the caption, apply to be a yoga queen or king. And if you know someone who is interested in yoga teacher training, then let them know. We are creating a referral process. So reach out to me. I'm happy to let you know more about that. And I will see you in the next video.